Welcome to another episode of the Hot
Seat
Pod. Brought to you by the Run the Play Network. Will, Run the Play. Will, how you feel, brother? How you doing?
Great. Feeling great, man, but not the best because, my Broncos, we took a little tough loss, and I feel like that loss really decided our season right there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like Bo, bro.
Yeah. No, I love Bo. I love Bo, man. I was so wrong about him. But I think our season's over.
That's it? Just like that?
We actually traded one of our guys on defense, Baron Browning.
I saw that today.
Yeah, to
Arizona.
the Cardinals, yeah. He was honestly very injury prone. He was really good when he was healthy, but I think just the past season he's gotten so injured.
Uh-huh.
And I think we've had other guys step up like Jonathan Cooper and Nick Bonito, and I feel like now was the time to kind of move on from him.
Okay.
So maybe he can resurrect himself in Arizona, but
Weak ass Arizona.
yeah,
I mean, right now Arizona's gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's where they're at, So it's kind of scary.
yeah.
They gotta have a competent playoff roster if they're gonna make the playoffs. If not, then they should be tanking.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why they made the move. And low-key, their defense is shit on, I feel like, by everyone. But numbers-wise, it hasn't been as bad as it looks.
Yeah.
Every week, I'm I feel like I say this every pod, but I'm Arizona's gonna have a shootout, and then they don't.
Yeah.
So.
And I think a lot of people think that way too. Coming into the season, they just look at Kyler and Marvin Harrison. They just automatically think 300 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But that's not the case every week. So
Yeah, no way. Oh, I know, bro. Fucking Kyler in fantasy has been awful. Dak just got hurt, bro. My dynasty season might be cooked.
yeah, mine too. We'll tank together.
We'll tank together.
Yeah.
I don't have my first.
You don't have your first?
No, I traded it away for AJ Brown and James Cook, which is good, but
yeah.
I mean, I would have rather have my first, honestly, right now. I'm not gonna lie, because once I got both of them, they both started sucking.
Hey man, injuries.
Took the dub
suck.
this week. I need to win out.
Yeah.
Are you trying to tank out the playoffs?
Dude, I don't know. I'm at a weird stage right now. I think I'm currently the 6th seed, which is right in the middle. But I got guys like Chris Olave that keep on getting hurt. Marvin Harrison, he's a boom bust week. But I just traded for Stafford, so it's I'm at a weird position. I don't know.
If you ever want to tank out, bro, I'd love to have your playoff spot.
My playoff spot?
Yeah, I need to win out. That's the only way I can make the playoffs. And I play Ian this week, and he drafted an all old players dynasty team.
Yeah.
So I might be cooked. I may be cooked, but we ball. We're
ball,
never out of
baby.
it.
Yes, sir.
I cooked Ian last season, so
It's only his time.
don't take nothing to cook the same recipe twice. You like that, huh?
I like that. Good quote.
What do you mean? It's if you know how to cook something, you cook it again. See, this dude's low-key Isaiah might be back on that hating train. He did the ball intro last episode. He's been
Trying to take the spotlight.
Yeah, remember when we first started doing this shit? Izzy would find any opportunity to hate me from over there. See, look, and he's nodding his head, yeah.
Oh, I'm not. That's a lie.
Nah, we can get straight to this Week 10 predictions.
Yes, sir.
These games I feel are a lot better than last week's games. Last week didn't have a lot of good games.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, it's good games for sure, but still a few predictable ones, I think.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into it then. Bengals at Ravens. I went with the Ravens here.
Yeah, man,
they
might be Super Bowl favorite at this time.
You think so?
Yeah.
We're gonna do our playoff preview next episode, but the Bengals took a tough loss last week no, they won. I'm tripping. I'm thinking of the Eagles game.
Yeah.
But the Bengals just haven't looked amazing against good teams.
Yeah. And the Ravens are a really good team.
Yeah, they're good, bro. And the Bengals defense don't got nothing for Derrick Henry. I mean, you
Dude.
could say the same thing about Ravens with Jamar, but that Ravens offense just has too many ways it could beat you.
Yeah, and when we saw like, not to like kind of glaze my team, but coming into like before the past week,
You're about to glaze your team.
like we were the, what was the stat? That we held the most teams to like the shortest amount of yards coming into the Ravens game.
I know what you're talking about. You sent me it.
Yeah, and then after obviously seeing them beat us, it's like they're literally unstoppable. I don't think anyone can stop them. So it's scary, man. It's scary for sure. I think the only thing that could really like stop them is injuries. But
Fewest yards per play allowed this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And, they just added Deontay Johnson, too, who didn't really play that many snaps against you guys.
Yeah.
It's going to get sticky.
It's gonna be scary for sure.
It's going to be scary. Next game, we got the early morning game. I wanted to stream one of these games this season, but there just isn't anything really worth streaming in these early games. Giants at Panthers. This could be my excuse, though. I'm going to be in Houston next Sunday, so the time change might make it a little easier to do this.
Yeah.
But Giants at Panthers. I took the Panthers here. Is that surprising?
A little bit.
Yeah?
A little bit.
You took the Giants?
I said the Giants just because I do think their win last week was kind of sorry. Not gonna lie. The Saints are like the Saints. Half the team is injured.
Yeah,
so
they're
it's
a
like,
mess.
They're a mess. Giants, at least they have like some kind of like motivation over there, and then the defense is pretty solid as well. But they honestly could win, the Panthers. Maybe they go on a little run. Bryce Young come back. Nah, he's not coming back.
Riding on it. Hey, trade me Bryce Young, though.
Bryce Young?
I believe in him again. Am I crazy?
You're believing Bryce Young?
I'm believing it again.
Really?
You got to win. Chuba Hubbard did his job, so I think they're like figuring it out. Chuba Hubbard might low-key make John Brooks a backup because he's been looking good. He had 2 touchdowns.
He's all right.
He's been looking good, bro. Especially, like, they didn't have Deontay Johnson anymore. So it's like, Leggett got hurt this game. It's like, they're going to run it, and he still is busting ass, bro.
I feel like they could definitely go on, like, a 2 running back, like, little workload over here.
True. I could see that, too. I think the Giants have looked weak, and at this point, I would trust Bryce Young more than Daniel Jones.
Whoa.
Daniel Jones has been god-awful, bro.
You got a little switch up right here, man.
I did switch up, bro.
I felt like you were like the biggest Bryce Young hater.
Yeah, I mean, maybe because the Texans are pissing me off too. But, bro.
You wishing you got Bryce Young?
Nah, chill with that. Maybe. No,
Sheesh.
I'm playing. I wish we got an O-line. But, yeah, I mean, I'm taking the Panthers here. I would be willing to bet on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'd bet on this.
You already owe me, man. Fuck that.
Double or nothing?
Double or nothing?
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. All right.
I would bet on it for sure.
Double or nothing.
All right, let's go.
Will owes me food next time.
Two teriyaki bowls.
2 yaki bowls. We'll get to yaki talk later. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir.
Next game, Patriots take on the Bears. Drake May has looked good. He's looked special, bro.
He's been solid for sure.
He might be the best rookie quarterback in this class.
Bro. Are you serious right now?
He might be.
Bro, what are you talking right now?
He might, bro. Come on.
You're kind of tweaking.
I'm tweaking today?
Yeah, bro. You're tweaking, bro.
Listen, you look at what Drake May's working with, it is not the same as what Jaden Daniels is working with.
Bro. What are you on right now?
And he's played like 2 games.
Yeah, Drake May has played 2 games.
I'm saying if you go numbers for numbers, it's going to look like Jaden Daniels is better. But, bro, like Drake May has literally, like his best receiver is DeMario Douglas. His best receiver is Jalen Polk. Hunter Henry. We're talking about Terry McLaurin. Antonio Gibson's one of the best pass-catching running backs. Not Antonio Gibson, Austin Eckler. He's got different. I'm just saying he might be. He might be. If he lights up this defense, we're going to have conversations. Right?
Against
What did Jaden Daniels do against the Bears? Because they played recently.
There was that Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't score a touchdown other than that.
Yeah, I mean the Bears are a tough defense, that's for sure.
So that's what I'm saying.
I think this game will decide like the Drake May ranking.
Is Drake May better than Caleb?
See, that's a tough one.
Bro, Caleb to me, we blindly love right now. I feel like he hasn't proven nothing. Like I would take Bo Nix, Drake May, and Jaden Daniels all over Caleb.
Okay. Yeah, I mean Caleb Williams is definitely overrated, that's for sure. But I feel like he gets a lot of hate too, just because number one pick.
Just because he's been weak, bro. I don't think it's a number one pick thing. He's been
kind
weak.
of a diva.
Justin Fields in this offense where they gave him everything would have looked so much better.
But you also gotta remember like the Bears O-line is pretty trash too.
It is, but you have 3 good receivers and you have a good running back core. Like I get it, it's not gonna be like perfect or nothing, but they've given you 2 out of the 3 things to be successful. He's got to have a fucking 99 overall team to hoop. That's a Caleb Williams problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not anyone else. You could say that their offensive line is bad, but does Caleb Williams have more tools than Drake May?
I mean, yeah.
Patriots O-line isn't on shit. Patriots receiving corps isn't on shit. Ramondre Stevenson fumbles the ball as much as he scores.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like O-line is like a really big like thing,
But the Patriots O-line isn't good. It's not even like
they're better than the Bears, I think.
Jacoby Brissett was getting lit up.
Yeah, but
he was getting popped. I don't know the numbers on it. I'm gonna be honest, but like Geno's O-line is like terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb at least, and Caleb's more mobile. Like he could get out of the pocket and make a play. You don't have to invest in an O-line as much. You invest in the skill guys, and Caleb can't find the skill guys. And he holds on to the ball too long. So it's like both of those things are obviously going to lead to sacks too. You could blame the O-line, but there's a lot of other stuff that goes into it.
Mm-hmm. I think the whole league needs a O-line change.
They do. We need a ban defensive lineman. I think. Like when they were talking about banning cover 2, ban D-lines.
For real, man. Everyone's getting fucked. All these QBs.
I'm taking the Bears, though.
You're crazy, bro.
Their defense is too good, bro.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, I'm taking the Bears.
Okay. 49ers, Bucks. I wrote this down before we watched that game.
Yeah.
I might roll with the Bucks. The 49ers haven't looked impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with the Bucks. I like them all season. I think it really hurts them. Their 2 most important weapons are out. But the Niners are pretty banged up as well too. And the Bucks almost beat the Chiefs today, so I feel like that was pretty surprising. So I'm gonna roll with the Bucks as well.
Bucks have those games, bro, where they just look amazing. If Mike Evans and Godwin were healthy, then they would win. Godwin's not coming back, I don't think, the rest of the season.
No.
And Mike's supposed to be back week 11. I read up on today.
A little more later. Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll with the Bucks here. Did you say who you picked?
Buccaneers.
Go
Tampa
Bucks.
Bay, baby.
Broncos, Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs. Will be delusional.
You know me, man. Ain't no Chiefs. There's got to be a stop to it. There's got to be a stop to it, man. It's not even because of talent at this point. It's not even because the Chiefs are a better team. It's a superstition, man. There ain't no. They've been, a lot of trash teams. Some good teams too. The Buccaneers are good, but also they're banged up. Us Broncos, we've been what we are at the beginning of the season, okay? And we've gone so much better as a team, chemistry-wise. And obviously, with the loss of the Ravens, we're looking to tank now. But because it's like a divisional game, divisional games are a lot more different in this case. And first time playing against the Chiefs, I think there's a lot of us fans and also like players on the Broncos that want to beat the Chiefs. And I think, this game we're gonna try really hard, practice really hard this week to make that happen.
When you start talking about practice, Like, you play for the damn team, you know you're cooked. The Chiefs are gonna fuck y'all up.
Nah, bro.
But like you said, 8-0. I'm superstitious.
Yeah.
They're due to lose, and you guys just lost, so you're due to win. It could be the one. This could be a game to watch, though, for sure.
I wouldn't bet on this.
No.
No.
And you guys don't have Baron Browning anymore.
Bro, he can go. He could go. We'll take that 6th-round pick.
Hop looked good, so Hop versus Pat Surtain. Gonna be a matchup.
That's gonna be a matchup for sure.
Bills and the Colts, not really a hard one. Joe Flacco is starting the rest of the season because
Super Bowl MVP right there.
Bro, AR, you are soft. He's so weak.
He's a very interesting human being, but I feel like I don't see the reason of them starting Joe Flacco.
Bro, Anthony Richardson has been so bad, bro.
But like,
how are you a starting quarterback and you complete like just over 50% of your passes?
I don't know. I feel like in terms of like young quarterbacks coming into the league, I feel like there's like kind of a development issue, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like some guys take a little bit longer than others to like get used to getting into the league. And I feel like at this point, if you have like a 39-year-old quarterback, you know, playing for a young team, I feel like, and you have a rookie that you just drafted, and you're not really playing him just to develop, I feel like you're kind of doing it wrong, you know?
Bro, he's throwing under 50% completion percentage. You don't think that's a problem?
It's a problem, but I feel like that's just something for like, you know, the coach and like the team to kind of talk about and to fix.
7 interceptions to 4 touchdowns. You would start him?
I mean, it's better than Bryce Young, you know, but
5 fumbles, 4 touchdowns passing.
Like, look at the Panthers, you know. I think, okay, if they can start Joe Flacco this game, but I think next week, you know, they should kind of do like what the Panthers are doing, you know. They bench Bryce Young for a few games, kind of sit behind Andy Dalton's back. They do the same thing here.
Joe Flacco's a lot better than Andy Dalton, though.
A lot better?
I think so. Andy Dalton honestly had that 1 week, and that was the week we did our quarterback rankings, and I had him in like the top 12. And then after that, he was dog shit, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. But, I mean, same thing could be said about Joe Flacco. I don't think.
Joe Flacco had a run last year, though. Like,
yeah.
He's proven it recently.
And what has he done now?
7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Right now? This season?
Mm-hmm.
He's on the little red rifle right now, so, you know.
Nah, he's played 5 games. I think that's more than.
But how many games has he started and played the whole game? I think only like 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4?
4 games. I would
his runs due right here then against the Bills. He's throwing for 4 interceptions.
I'm sorry, bro.
2 fumbles.
It's just better, bro. It's just a lot better. The numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard.
I don't know. As like a young team right here, and also like, you know, you got you guys in Division 2 and the Jaguars.
Our division is such a cakewalk, bro.
Yeah.
It is such a cakewalk. Especially with the Jags starting the way they did. I don't think they're good, but I think they're better now. Better now. It's whack, bro.
But I got the Bills too, honestly.
The real problem with this team is Michael Pittman, bro. He is ass. He is so ass, bro. I might cut him in Dynasty.
You being dead ass?
Bro, I'm being dead ass. He pisses. Like, when I scroll through my team and I see him, it pisses me off.
You know, fantasy is a very, like, emotional, like, game to play.
It is.
Because it really plays you with emotions, honestly.
And I'm into that. Like, I'm going to start being a more emotional fantasy owner.
But, like, it's, like, crazy because it's, like, you drop these guys in fantasy. 2 years from now, they could be, like, a top 5 player in the league, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's, like, I feel like emotionally that you could be, like, you know, feeling it a little bit. But you got to remember, this is the long game that we're playing.
Fuck
this is Dynasty.
I'm trying to see, look, fantasy wide receivers before the season. I had Michael Pittman Jr. Where'd I have him? I feel like I had him high. I had him 14, bro. This man is averaging like 1.4 points a game. Bro, it's so ugly. He can't do shit. He don't get touchdowns. He don't get receptions. Like, it's either Josh Downs or Alec Pierce game. It's never a Michael Pittman game.
Yeah.
It's just he's so
Or
frustrating,
Jonathan
bro.
Taylor.
Bro, when he scores a touchdown, oh shit, I just closed my notes. When he scores a touchdown, it's like he got 10 points that game.
Yeah.
So it's not even like a good game. It's like a fine game.
Yeah. No, it's fuck Michael Pittman, honestly, because I had him on my over season long bet too. So it's like,
Oh man,
I'm feeling your pain right now.
it's tough. While I pull up my notes, let's hear a word from our sponsor. We want to give a huge thank you to Boom Fantasy for sponsoring this episode. Boom Fantasy is a betting app like something you've never seen before. Their pick and spin feature allows you to cash out 500 times your money on a 2-leg parlay. If that's not your style, they have a traditional pick'em as well. You could adjust the stats and your payout will adjust accordingly on their app. So pretty much you pick the lines you want to bet. Use code RTP or click the link in the description for a 50% deposit match up to $1,000. Simple, fun, daily fantasy sports. Gamble responsibly. Oh, the next game to talk about, I think this game is actually going to be very interesting. It's the Steelers at Commanders.
Yeah.
What's your vibe?
This is gonna be a good game, honestly.
Yeah.
I think now that we've seen Russ play with the now Steelers, he's pretty comfortable with them now. But honestly, I'm still choosing the Commanders here, man. They've been rolling it all season. I think, Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels, he's gonna do his thing again.
Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whoa, man. He was late. I took the Commanders here too, but I think this game is kind of big for me as a football fan because when the playoffs start, I kind of look at them in the same tier.
Commanders and Steelers?
Yeah. Like, the Steelers have Tomlin. The Commanders have looked better this, regular season.
Yeah.
But I think they're kind of on the same level. I think, making the playoffs is the win for the Commanders.
Yeah.
That's,
no, definitely.
Yeah, so I'm rolling with the Commanders here, but I am going to watch this game closely to kind of vibe it out. It might be the game of the week for me.
Yeah. No, definitely, for sure. Yeah, these are two teams that are almost for sure going to make it to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a game to watch for sure.
Facts. Vikings at Jaguars. I took the Vikings.
Sam Darnold, baby.
Let's go. Falcons at Saints. I went with Atlanta here.
Yeah.
No Dennis Allen, so could be interesting.
No Dennis Allen. Chris Olave's hurt,
Falcons, I think, just smack them.
Yeah, they might smack him.
They beat them to the floor.
It might be a shoot. It might be a not shootout. It might be a
40
shutdown.
Piece, 40-piece shutdown?
Shutdown.
Shit, it might be. I wouldn't be surprised. We got kind of a shitter run here, but Titans at Chargers.
I got the Chargers.
I got the Chargers,
Yeah.
too.
Bro, our division is honestly pretty nice, bro.
Yeah.
Playoff-
Chargers are nice.
Yeah, Chargers. No, they're solid. I'll give them their.
There was a lot of
flowers.
dick riding, though, in the group chat.
There was.
It kind of, I was like,
It's because
pushing
we're
it.
LA,
Yeah.
Yeah, Charger fans. They be on their little shit.
Who did they even beat this week? It was a weak ass team.
It
was the Browns, bro.
Yeah,
And they were
shitted.
They were Chargers defense is so good, bro. Jameis threw to that defense 3 times, where
Yeah.
it wasn't even
Jameis did what he would do.
Yeah.
honestly,
after a good game.
After a good game, yeah. So it's known. It's known to be.
Yeah. So it's kind of ugly there, but maybe he has a bounce back game. Or Jameis don't play this week. Sorry. I got the Chargers. Simple.
Yeah.
Jets at
Chargers.
Cardinals. I got the Jets.
Yeah, I got the Jets too. I feel like they kind of get rolling a little bit after beating you guys. Even though I feel like they were
celebrating like they won the fucking Super Bowl.
No, for sure.
That shit was so lame. Y'all are 2-5.
I would that kind of win. I would not feel good about it.
No.
Fuck
no. Your quarterback threw for 11 yards in the first half, bro.
Yeah.
What
it
are we
was bad.
celebrating?
Yeah.
Because Garrett Wilson caught a cool catch. Number 1 on ESPN Top 10. That's what we're celebrating.
Yeah.
That ain't shit because I got a team in the playoffs. And I got a team fucking paying $40 million to not be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's horrible. But
That
I got the
pissed me
Jets too, honestly.
Yeah, I got the Jets just because low key though this is a must-win game for the Cardinals. If they win it, they kind of start building that gap between them and I want to see how
In the
far
playoff picture.
Yeah. They are building that gap a little bit. They're winning the division right now. The Seahawks have kind of slipped up. Yeah, they're gapping them, bro.
Yeah.
They're 4-4 right now.
4-4 currently, the 4th seed.
Do you know who's under them or no?
The Vikings, which I think are better. The Eagles, I think they're better too. Packers, I think they're better. Honestly before that too. Like it's like a lot of these teams I think are better than the Cardinals. I think they're kind of like a Mickey Mouse seed. But I guess we could talk about that in our next video.
Yeah, and the Niners are 4-4, and they're in the same division. But low-key, the Cardinals, like, having that win ahead of them is
It's helping them.
you gotta lose now. And
Yeah.
if they don't lose, then they can't get beat really. But the Niners did just activate CMC, which could be interesting. But the Niners, who'd they play again? Bucks. If they lose to the Bucks, bro, this could be the Cardinals division to lose. Because I don't really believe in the Seahawks or Rams anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Who are you saying really to?
I think the Rams could do it.
Really?
Yeah, even though, like, you know, the close game against the Seahawks, they barely won that. I feel like their offense is good enough to kind of stay in any kind of game for as long as Puka and Cooper Kupp are in.
Yeah, as long as Puka's not swinging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be interesting. I don't know. Eagles at Cowboys.
Yeah, bro, it's going to be a shutdown.
I took the Cowboys.
Whoa.
I might be getting weird here, okay?
Okay.
But can't you just kind of see it?
I mean, divisional matchup, sure. You got a little superstition.
The Eagles have been looking like a little too good.
Yeah.
The Cowboys win without Dak. Like, start the narratives. Like, I could just see it.
I can see that, too.
You know? That's why I took them. I'm
Yeah.
playing with my balls a little here. I'm playing with my
But
balls like
Saquon
a Saturday night.
But Saquon just hurdled over someone reverse.
She ain't doing that shit on Deron Bland. He'll pick him up and drop him and take it for 6.
Sheesh.
He'll pick Saquon up and run it for 6.
Sheesh.
Obviously, the Eagles are a better team. Not saying
Yeah.
that. But I just got a weird feeling this week, is all I'm saying. Going with my gut here.
Go with your gut. That's all good. But I think the Eagles are going to shit them.
All right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bet on it. I'm just
Yeah.
putting that out there. Shout out Houston for the next game. I'll be out there if you're a Houston fan. Hit me up, man. DMs are open. Y'all can DM the Run the Play account. DM my account, Anthony Aramia, Aramia.
Yes, sir.
You know I'm going to be there, so I got to go with Texans.
I mean, you have to. You know, it's your boys. But
No,
we all know who's going to win here.
Texans.
Come on now.
Bro, let's be for real. Our kicker lost us that game last week.
Last week?
Yeah, the Jets game?
Oh, the Jets game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's against the Jets, man. This is a whole different team right here.
We
You're playing.
we match up decent against them, too. They don't have a great pass rush. We don't have a great O-line. That's like our biggest weakness. Nico could be back, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look that up. Tank Dell game, potentially. Terrion Arnold just gets flag after flag.
I don't know, man. The Lions are looking like either the 1 or 2.
They might be
know.
the best team in the NFL. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
matchup-wise, we could win.
Matchup wise, it looks good.
Mixon,
But
Cooks.
matchup wise, it looks good. But, you know, the Lions are. They're the Lions, man. They just like shit on the Cowboys, too. So it's like,
We're better than the Cowboys.
yeah, but.
Brees Hall didn't look amazing, so maybe we could hold Gibbs and Montgomery.
I don't know if you're able to hold both of them.
Shh. Willie A gonna get in there.
Willie A.
Willie A gonna make a play.
And Danielle.
Yeah, we got dogs, bro. We gonna get in Goff's head, bark in his ear. Penny Sewell's gonna be on his
man.
ass. Texans win 28-10.
28-10.
Bucket.
10 points for the Detroit Lions?
Fade the Lions this week.
What
I wonder what the betting line is. I usually have that. Lions, Texans, betting line. Lions by 3. Yeah, we cover that for sure. We win that. We win that.
Man, you're a good liar.
I'm a hooper.
Yeah,
I know ball.
that's
You
funny.
gonna find out, Will. Because
Hey,
we're
we'll
gonna
see.
act like you didn't just take the Broncos over the Ravens, like you guys are anywhere near them.
Bro, it's because I'm a Broncos fan, bro. Come on, I gotta stay on my culture, and you understand too, because you're a Texans fan. You gotta ride with your boys.
I just ride
So-
with ball, bro. I ride with the eye test.
Nah,
If
man.
we didn't have a shitty second half, we win that game.
Yeah,
So if we do what we should do, we win this game.
I'm sorry, man, but these guys are looking like the dogs right here.
Yeah, and we're the dog catchers. Oh, last game of the week, Monday Night Football. Boring ass Monday Night Football game. I think Dolphins Rams.
Honestly, this game could go either way though.
Yeah, I just said that. I don't think I believe that. I think it could be a shootout actually. With
Yeah.
both teams finally healthy,
Yeah.
finally putting it together. Jalen Ramsey made a play last week, so maybe he's back.
Yeah. Jalen Ramsey coming back to the Los Angeles Rams.
But revenge game.
Revenge game.
Tyreek Hill had that
Ooh.
amazing Monday Night Football game like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a game. Maybe it's a game.
Interesting.
I went with the Rams.
Yeah.
You too?
I went the Rams too.
Riding? Yeah.
Riding. I think their offense has looked great, man. Despite like the Seahawks game, I think Stafford kind of just had a little rough over there. But overall, like, he still performed well. He still threw that overtime touchdown. I think the Dolphins defense won't be able to hang up with like Buka and Cooper
And DeMarcus Robinson.
and DeMarcus
He's
Robinson.
been hooping.
Yeah.
He's like a real receiver now all of a sudden.
And Tutu Atwell.
Tutu's ass.
Tutu's alright.
Tutu hasn't done shit.
He's been alright. He's been consistent.
I don't think so
for the
anymore,
time
bro.
that Puka and Cooper have been out, he's been consistent.
I think he. Oh, maybe. Let me see.
I know.
Shit. How many yards do you think he had? Actually, no. You're right. I'm tripping. My bad. That's on me.
All good. And Kyron Williams.
And Kyron Williams.
Yeah, that offense is lit for sure.
Oh, wait, no. You're tripping, actually. I'm not tripping. He had 16, 18, 51, 58. Those are his yards. Decent.
Yeah,
we're
decent.
We're both tripping. No touchdowns this season.
Yeah, he hasn't scored, but he's been more of like a yardage guy. So
Yeah. Honestly, that's kind of surprising, though. I thought he would have scored this season.
yeah.
But, yeah, y'all let us know at home what game you're most excited for this week. Comment down below. Go Texans because you know we're winning. Comment down below if you're going to the game. Simple as that.
Go
Well-
Detroit.
Wait, what do I say in this one? Like, subscribe, follow. We'll let them know what they need to say.
Go Detroit, baby. Run the play.
Run it. Boom. Even when she do.